Shalom everyone, welcome back to Enlightened Beings. We are learning Parshat Vayetze this week. This is talking about Jacob leaving the land of Canaan. He's going to Haran. He is running away from his brother Esav. Esav is very upset at him because he had stolen the blessings, even though he bought them from him and had acquired them, but it had to be in a way of theft. And Esav wants to kill him. So Jacob runs away. Not only is he running away, he wants to find a wife. And his father and mother tell him to go to her brother Lavan and to find from his daughters a wife. And on the way, the Torah speaks about Jacob reaching the place. It just says the place. So usually when the Torah says the something, in Hebrew it's called Hey Hayidiyah, it's like the known thing. So the known place we're talking about here it's called Har HaMoriah, Mount Moriah, which is where the temple is, which is where Abraham took up Isaac for the binding of Isaac, that whole story. And it says that the sun miraculously set early here with Jacob because God wanted him to sleep in the place. And he's having a dream. He sees a ladder, and it says the ladder's on the ground, and the top is reaching the heaven. Angels of God are going up the ladder and coming down the ladder. So why are they going up first? It says that the angels of Israel were going up, and the angels that are connected to outside of Israel were coming down. And God is standing over him and tells him, I am the God of your Abraham and the God of Isaac, and I'm going to give you this land which you are lying on and to your descendants. And so we know this is another proof to the claim that Israel is ours. Your descendants, God continues, will be as numerous as the dust of the earth, and you will spread out powerfully. The word in Hebrew is ufarasta, to the west, to the east, to the north, and to the south. And all the families of the earth will be blessed through you and through your descendants. And God says, I'm with you, I'll protect you, I'm going to bring you back here, never neglect you, I'll for sure fulfill all the promises that I made to Abraham concerning you, because you, Jacob, are the main offspring of Abraham, not Ishmael, not Esav. And Jacob wakes up and says, God is in this place, and I had no idea really. And he became afraid. He said, this place is so awesome. This is Mount Moriah, the future house of God. And this is the gateway that we know that through the temple that all prayers ascend to heaven. And in the morning, Jacob wakes up and takes the stone and that was under his head and set it up as a monument and pours oil on it to serve God, consecrating it as an altar. He called the place Beit El, the house of God, and he makes a vow. He says, if you are with me and you protect me, I will return to my father's house untainted by sin. You will be my God. Obviously, I will always worship you. I will make this stone as a monument, a house of God for you. And I will tithe, I will take away a tenth, everything you give from me, I will give it to you as an offering. So on a deeper level, it says that the ladder that he sees in the dream is representing prayer. That prayer is the ladder through which we ascend to God. And not only that we ascend to God, all of our good deeds ascend to God. And that's why we need prayer in our life, not only that we pray for God to fulfill our requests, but also because it helps us elevate ourselves in life. It helps us to go higher and higher. So that's why prayer is so important for all of us. Even if you pray just a little every day, you're doing a mitzvah, you're doing a good deed. One of called a drush. A drush is like a way of understanding the verse on a level it's called expounding. It says that Jacob going out of Be'er-sheva, he went out of Be'er-sheva and he went to Haran, vayelech Harana. So this is teaching us that when we are born and we come out in the world, this is what it's talking about. Our soul comes down to this world. Be'er-sheva is coming from the higher worlds. Yaakov is talking about the soul, the neshama. Why is Be'er-sheva representing the higher worlds? It's because Sheva is 7, but it also could mean Shevuah, an oath. That the soul takes an oath before it comes down to this world that it's going to fulfill the Torah and not go against the Torah. So the soul comes down and we're promising God we're going to do the Torah. On another physical level, when it's saying Jacob left, it's talking about when a righteous person leaves a city, you feel it when the righteous person leaves. Because the righteous person is the light, he's the splendor, she's the splendor, the glory of the city. And when they leave, it makes an impact because the glory and the splendor is leaving. Why is it going to Haran? Because wherever a righteous person is, that is an elevated place. Israel was an elevated place. So why doesn't it say that he went down to Haran? Because when the righteous person goes, they're elevating that place. So it's not a descent for that person. And it's opposite with the wicked person, God forbid. They are bringing a descent to the place. So why is it going to Haran? The word Haran in Hebrew is connected to Haron, anger, that we are in this world. We're in a world that is connected to anger because there is bad deeds and that's bad energy. And we have to fight with it in a sense. We have to overcome it. How do we get aided through this? Through prayer. That's the ladder that we said. On another level, it says Jacob saw the dream of the ladder, and he sees the angels. What is the angels also? It was the angels of the world, of the nations. And he sees the angel of Babylon, that the angel of Babylon goes up 20 measures and comes down. He sees the angel of Persia, Madai. It goes up 52 levels and comes down. He sees the angel of Greece. These are all the nations that we were in exile with. It went up 100 levels and it came down. Then he sees Rome, Edom, that it's going up and not coming down. And Jacob is worried. He says, when are they going to come down? And that's why we see we've been in exile with Rome for so long. God tells him, don't worry. Even if he goes up very high, I'm going to bring him down. So we shouldn't worry about this exile. There is going to be an end to this long and deep exile. So then when Jacob comes to Haran finally, he comes to the field and he sees a well and he sees 3 flocks of sheep that are waiting there with their shepherds. So it says that in the simple level that they were waiting because they needed all of the flocks to come. They needed all of their help to take this stone off the well. But on a deeper level, this story is also talking about when the soul is leaving the world. That's the 3 flocks. Who is the 3 flocks? Connected to 3 angels that come to the person when the person leaves the world. 1 angel is writing, 1 angel is measuring, and God forbid, the 3rd angel is the angel of death. The leaving of a person of this world is connected to the person's deeds. Whatever we're doing in this world, when we're alive, that's when we have power. The Torah is trying to teach us, take advantage of your time in this world, because that's going to affect what's going to happen when the person leaves this world. So we hope that it should be good. Let's just keep focusing on the good. God bless you all.